Here we go. Nice lead at 3-1. Andrew Bannister has it for Atlanta. Swings it around. Jeff Toms will saucer one ahead and Gavey stolen away. Back is Reed, a drive, and he shot that one wide. Puck bouncing left wing side. It's Gavey. Down low for Atlanta with a back check. Works it around for Chris Ferraro. Kept alive by the Thunder. Chased by Rogers. Had a pretty assist on the Thunder goal. In front, it's loose. And Mike Greenlay dives on it and gets the whistle.
Taking no chances of that puck floating around there in the slot, jumping on it, taking the whistle. That's something we know we can do back there as goaltenders with our team, with Colin back there taking face-offs. They don't take a chance. You jump on that whistle.
Have goaltender masks become pieces of artwork or what?
I think so. They all have their own style. They want their own flair.
It's great. I mean, I remember when they were all white. Maybe a number on there and a team logo, but I mean, that's pretty intricate stuff.
There you got to look at Malarchuk's mask. He's got a little bit of lightning bolts and thunder and things like that on his helmet.
Face off from down low, and it's a false start. Atlanta has Miller out with Pete Ferraro and Ruff up front. There it is again. Miller wins the draw. Back to Corey Cross. He's paired with Eric Dubois defensively. And the puck is cleared out neutral zone. It's loose at center. Dubois inadvertently ran into Jason Ruff. And grimaced a little bit. That may have hurt. Thunder have it. Puck cleared out center ice by Richards looking for Yashin. He's in left side. It's the break. Battle for it along the boards. That's the left wing offensive boards of the Thunder. And sent down low. Greenlay setting it up behind his own net now. It's worked around. Going to be kept in right side. Richard shot it wide. Puck bounces left side. Richard is there for the drive. Tipped right on. And Mike Greenlay stayed with it and made the save. McBain with the tip.
Well, he was driving to the net, trying to create a diversion on Mike, and fortunately enough, he got to keep his eye on it and followed the puck right into his glove.
Greenlay very sharp. 12 saves thus far in this one. We're a minute 17 into the second period with Atlanta on top 3-1.
A goaltender once told me, Scott Gordon said, you can always tell a good goaltender if he's going to have a good night. Watch him in warm-up and see if he's following the puck right into the glove with his eyes. And if he's doing that, you know he's on.
We looked right into the eyes of Mike Greenlay.
Get it up behind that glass and get it out.
John Paris Jr. instructing his team, and the Knights able to clear it out. You saw Scott Gordon, the assistant coach. Stan referred to him. That's his position this year with the Knights. Thunder have it back in their own zone. And it's Patrice Lefebvre. Now Bonk winds his way through. He's in. Right side jams the brakes. Right corner. Edgerton back checking for Atlanta. Plays it around and it's out of play. And stoppage. Campo and Searle glared at each other. There's Christian. Frank Searle, number 4 for the Thunder.
I think he played in St. John's last year. I think he was with the Maple Leafs organization, if I'm not mistaken. There you got Cullen going out there to take this important face-off. He's on his backhand this time with his backhand to the center of the ice, so it's pretty tough for him to go forward in a situation like this. You got Sharples creeping down to the top of the circles, and Cullen will take a look and see what he has to do to win this face-off. There's the slap of the stick. I'd bet money on it. He's going forward if he can.
And the Knights' Colin Miller was dumped. Puck comes out in the slot, cleared all the way back through and into the Thunder zone. Knights lead at 3-1. Jim Kite, left wing side, lays it down low. Greenlay worked it along. Puck along the right wing boards, dug out. Doug Searle there, right boards, a shot save, rebound. Around the net, Lefebvre, center shot! And that was blocked in front. Radek Bonk with the opportunity. Campo clears, and this should be an icing call, or will it? Gonna be close, and they do whistle the icing. We'll be right back. 3-1 Knights, Atlanta Knights hockey.
New cars are always in the news. And this year, some really incredible things have been happening. The news is out on Toyota, and the 1995 Corolla is here. Right now, you can lease Corolla for just $189 a month. Or with incentives and option savings, you could save up to $1,200 when you buy a new Corolla. This year is looking very good for Toyota, and very good for you.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to -4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only brewer who ships our ice beer cold. That's because...
If you don't make it cold...
And if you don't ship it cold, how can you call it ice beer?
Coors Arctic Ice. Nothing's bolder, nothing's colder.
2-goal lead for the Knights. We're in the town that glitters all night long. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Come on, guys, stay on top of him now.
And being treated pretty well here by the folks at the Imperial Palace Hotel on the Strip in Las Vegas. Those folks' odds of getting to this game were a lot longer after the power outage here caused by the rain.
It hasn't been that nice of weather here, that's for sure.
We've had rain 3 days this year. We've seen 2 of those days. And the Knights, after a good block in front by Peterson, try to work it out. Banged along the boards by Drew Bannister. Sent back in by the Thunder. Here's Alan Peterson. Clears it out, neutral zone. On it there's Alex Hicks. Along the right wing side. Rogers now back to Hicks. In turn, Darcy Lowen. Jeff Reed, drop pass, Rogers. Wrister blocked by Bannister. Lowen chases it right forward. Stolen away by Gavey. Long lead pass. He springs Chris Ferraro over the line. Throws it back left side looking for Toms. Gavey was dumped. That could have been called. The Thunder turn it back the other way. A right wing pass. Hicks is in. Drop pass Sharples right side. In front. Oh, stopped by Greenlay on Darcy Lowen. It's Gavey again for Atlanta. Lead pass for Toms, just a shade too far. Hicks plays it for Sharples, ahead to Hampshire. Thunder on the attack. Right wing pass, Rogers shot wide of the net. Greenlay is out of the net to tap it along. It'll be Cross getting there. No, Hampshire intervenes. Now it's loose at center. McBain swings it in for Las Vegas. 16-12 to go, middle period. Knights over the Thunder 3-1. And Drew Bannister plays it along right boards. Loose back to Cross. Cross trying to spring Ruff or Miller up the left side, but instead it's Richard ahead for Hampshire. Off his stick, he was checked nicely on the play. And back to the neutral zone. Ida Ferraro turns. Up the left side defensively. Had to avoid the check, and Richards for the Thunder. Plays it back through. They say Cross could have played it, so no icing. Greenlay had it deflect off his stick, and it rolled off the top of the net. Richards lost it at the point. Back comes Atlanta. Peter Ferraro in. Right side. Wrister. Save Malarchuk, and he holds on with Edgerton bearing on the net. Wow, what a bounce there for the Knights.
Lucky bounce for us, but there's a smart play by Peter. He saw Devin going to the net for the rebound. He just tried to throw it at his pads, and Malarchuk luckily got a glove on that. If not, there's a rebound and probably a goal for us.
Mike Greenlay. A little refreshment for the big guy.
He's at the end right now where the Zamboni comes on and off, so it's a little rough behind the net. So it may have got a little bounce right there. It's tough to handle off the crossbar. Good thing Corey was there.
Corey Cross right there, as you saw. Shots favor the Thunder, who've come out strong in this second period. Straub has it off the draw, works his way free in the slot, and then lost it to Kite. 2-on-1 break for the Thunder, getting back to Straub, and Quinney couldn't get the pass along. Good play by Straub. Good, strong skating skill. Now in front, Quinney shot, and a save by Greenlay. Set up by Lefebvre. Quinney was just robbed by Mike Greenlay. Puck around. Leroux hammers at it and clears. Down, but not far enough for the ice. Lefebvre is there for the Thunder. Has spent most of his professional career in Europe. Out of Montreal, Quebec. Lefebvre ahead to Radek Bonk. In turn, Quinney Right wing side. Poke check back through, though. What a stop. Stand by Mike Greenley on Ken Quinney.
Mike seems to be in his zone tonight, and when he's in his zone, we all know what he can do.
Kite for the Thunder. Slides it ahead for Bonk. Campo was dumped in the zone. That's the reason for the cheer. Thunder in. Bonk centers, but all the way back through, and Campo will chase. On his heels, Doug Searle.
Great play by Haru, back checking in there, lifting the stick in the slot.
Kite outlets, but it's picked up by Drew Bannister. He throws it down, and that'll be an icing call, and we will be right back. 3-1 Knights, Atlanta Knights hockey.
When we first started out, all we had was a dream. But with determination and hard work, it began to take shape.
And soon the dream became a reality.
At McFrugal Auto Rental, we're proud of our hundreds of employees, our over 300,000 customers in '93, and our new spokesperson, Dominique Wilkins.
I don't get it. Some guy bets $228 and makes $3 million bucks.
Can you imagine what Willie Mays would be worth today?
Yeah.
No holiday sweepstakes.
Another Heineken, right?
Yeah, please.
No blimp with our name on it. No racing team.
Hey, Mays.
None of that is what made Heineken the #1 imported beer in America.
Where's all that money come from?
Ticket prices.
Yeah, I guess.
And all those beer commercials.
What a pretty save, stand by Mike Greenley.
Well, here's a great play by Lefebvre. He's looking. He's got Quinney. 55 goals last year. Mike, big save, getting the arm out there, getting his body square to the puck tonight, which is a great sign.
Devin Edgerton right there for the rebound. There's Mike Greenley. Focused, as Stan Julia told us. When he is, he's awesome. Puck cleared back through. Should be another ice on Atlanta. As back to touch was Todd Richards. Richards originally a second rounder from Montreal in 1985. We're coming up on Sports South this Sunday in San Diego, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Knights versus the Gulls in Game 3 of that season series.
Yeah, we had them 2 games at home, so they got a pretty good hockey team. They made a couple changes last week, getting rid of Lonnie Loach and acquiring ex-NHLer Ron Wilson, so they're going to be tough to beat in their building.
We also invite you to be with us tomorrow night, televising on the TV 14 Atlanta Knights television network as well, and that'll be a 10 o'clock start right back here in Vegas. Thunder win it. Richard right circle drive. Greenley made the stop and he held on, and Al Peterson just took a stick up high from Mark Habshai.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're winning this draw back to the point. They've got an extra guy crashing down to the hash marks, trying to prevent our forwards from getting out to the defenseman, creating a good opportunity to score a goal.
Actually, McBain getting the stick up. He's out there with Habshai. Hicks is there with Richards and Richard.
Jared Scully also a very good face-off man.
Face off to the left of Greenley. Right side, Richard walks to the left side and drills one, blocked by Peterson. Out comes Atlanta. Ruff up the right wing side. Right circle, in front, shoots, he scores! Jason Ruff, second of the night, and the Knights lead it 4-1.
All on a great defensive effort by Peterson, blocking that shot with the big feet he has, and Ruffy doing what he does best, driving to the net.
Just took a stick up in the mouth to Al Peterson, then sacrificed his body to make the play, and that guy has his 15th goal of the year.
Here it is, picking the puck up on his off wing. When you're on your off wing, it's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to drive to the net. You're on your forehand with a great shot anytime. He's got Peter back there ready for the one-timer. Great decoy. Peter sucked the defenseman up into him and gave Jason the lane to the net.
Almost lost it off his stick, but that long reach, those good, strong, and soft hands, kind of a combination there that works for Jason Ruff so well.
And when he gets in there, he sure knows what to do with it.
So it's 4-1 Atlanta, and the Thunder throw it back down. But it's Jeff Toms for the Knights. Tried to clear, couldn't do it, kept it by the lead. Regained by Corey Cross. They call it unassisted. 6:26 the time of the goal. Ruff's 15th of the year. Thunder send it back down low, and that's Eric Dubois working it around the boards. Kept in at the right point by Richard. Battle for it there. On it is Rogers for the Thunder. Tough angle shot wide, and that'll bounce all the way down into the Atlanta zone, or the Thunder zone, I should say. Knights forecheck, but Richard. Hand to Reed. Left wing side, too far for Rogers. Derek Mayer turns for the Knights. Off a stick, kept in by Reed in the middle. Poke checked away from Quinney. And it's cleared out neutral zone by Atlanta. Chasing was Campo. Back come the Thunder, right side Quinney in. He's dumped by Brian Straub. And Straub clears it back ahead, but that's a two-line pass as Campo and Jim Kite got together in the neutral zone.
Quinney seems to be getting a little frustrated out there.
We'll be right back. 4-1 Knights on Atlanta Knights hockey.
I never thought I'd be brushing my hair again. I used to just stare in the mirror and wonder, why me?
The reason why you should come to HRS of Atlanta, we are Atlanta's oldest and most experienced hair replacement company. We offer the finest non-surgical and surgical hair replacement systems available today. We care about you.
For free information, call HRS of Atlanta. Operators are standing by, so call the toll-free number now.
When it comes to roping a steer, folks in Grand Junction, Colorado will tell you that Ron Markin can ride with the best of them. And when it comes to overhauling an engine or rebuilding a carburetor, well, he can do it all. You see, when Ron's not riding a horse for fun, he's turning a wrench for a living. So he buys a lot of parts, mostly from AutoZone. Sure, there are other parts stores in town, but Ron knows that when you want the right part for the right price, there's just no place better than AutoZone.
4-1 Knights. Jason Ruff has 2 tonight. Aaron Gavey has 1. Chris Ferraro has 1. Ruff now with 15 goals on the year. Jeff Toms with 2. And Chris Ferraro with 6. Looking wide at the face-off, which is drawn all the way back down into the Thunder zone. Sharples lost it. Straub. Now Mayer. Finally Edgerton. In. Couldn't get the good shot away. Bonk lifted the stick at the last moment. Good forecheck by Haru. On the right boards, Campo, Haru, and Edgerton with Straub and Mayer. And the Thunder come out. 2-line pass. Eve Haru's a pretty steady player, isn't he?
Very steady. He's been around this league for many years, and he knows how to go to the net.
The Thunder 0-4 when they fall behind by 3 goals. That surprises me, as explosive as they can be potentially.
Well, I mean, when you got a team like Atlanta tonight, they're playing very well, and they're not giving, they're shutting them down pretty well. I mean, Mike's been in there playing well. I mean, 19 shots from him on him, and he's been there to make big saves.
Puck is deep in the Thunder end. That's Todd Richards turning. And he'll try the other side around for Hicks. Skip through, and back to get it is Eric Dubois. Played it along. It would have been a 2-line pass, so that's why Miller didn't touch. Thunder touch first. That waves it off. And Richard will weave his way out for Vegas. Left wing headman pass. The veteran McBain in the slot for Hicks. Along the left board. Now down low in the corner. Thunder continue to forecheck. Now the Knights able to poke it back out to center, and Ruff is there. Knights haven't had a hat trick this year. Ruff throws it in front. It's loose, and Malarchuk found it long enough for the whistle from Scott Hansen. Well, that was tipped and then came out and was tipped again.
Well, the puck was loose. I think the referee there a little quick to blow the whistle. Peter driving to the net. Jason finding the handle on the puck. It was using that long reach of his to get it across the net.
There's Peter Ferraro heading back to the Atlanta bench. 13 points so far this year on 5 and 8.
That's a point a game. I mean, he's getting every opportunity here to play, and he's off to a pretty good start. Just a young kid. He's just a rookie out there. He's got a lot to learn, and he's going to be a good hockey player.
collegiate background. Big difference have you seen when rookies come up from major juniors versus college?
Well, I mean, he's a rookie by statistics, but I mean, he had that year last year in the Olympics and things like that, so he's got a little step ahead of the first-year guys.
That's Doug Searle for Las Vegas, sliding it ahead, but off the skate of Habscheid. Puck thrown across and bounces into the Thunder zone. Chased down, Al Peterson deep in his own end, being forechecked by Yashin. Habscheid is there as well, and a slot, a shot, score! Mark Rogers. Habscheid and Yashin will get the assist, and the Thunder right back in it.
There's a veteran line taking advantage of some young kids out on the ice. Chris maybe should have been, he was looking at the puck, he got attracted, his eyes got attracted to the puck there, and Rogers crept in from behind him right into the slot.
So it's a 2-goal game.
Nice play by Habscheid, spinning away from Gavey, always looking for the defenseman creeping in. I don't think Chris saw the Rogers creeping in behind him, and nice one-timer. Tough save for Mike to make.
Rogers now with a goal and an assist in this one. Knights lead is cut down to 2. And the puck cleared all the way back through by Atlanta. And this is an icing call on the Knights as Sharples back to touch.
Earlier in that first period, we had John on the bench talking to Tomsey about covering the middle of the ice in our own zone, and that's what happened there. And, it's a tough place to. That's the only place to score from. You're not going to score from the corner, so you got to set down the slot.
On that play.
There he is talking to him right now.
Dump it in. Vandy makes one when he doesn't just take the easy play and get it out. Gain another zone. Gaze makes one down in the corner. He doesn't take the man on it. Understand what I mean? Right. Get out, walk out.
Little pat of encouragement.
Always trying to teach us something. When you make a mistake, when you make a hard-working mistake, it's not a problem.
Rogers cycling down low. Has 2 points tonight. Reed is there. Puck out left side. Lowen. Now Reed again. Swept away by Derek Mayer. Puck loose along the end boards. Reed in front. Shot. Save. Rebound. Just wide from the doorstep. And the Knights have it back at center. On it, Sharples. Works it ahead. Hicks was there. Sharples. Now across it goes. Picked up by Rogers. Long lead pass. He's got Quinney in along a shot. And Greenley got a piece of that. Good chance there for the Thunder to creep within one. Right side, Rogers. Shot blocked. And Peter Ferraro has it. Sends it ahead, but Rogers, good recovery. But offside. The Thunder.
There you had Quinney doing what he does best, getting behind the D, using his speed. Mike there for the test. Big glove save.
Las Vegas buoyed by that goal from Mark Rogers as we look at Mike Greenley.
Here we have it. Defenseman getting across the blue line, 2-line pass taken away. Quinney right there. It's a good thing the defenseman there, I don't know who it was, I think it was Corey. A little piece of Quinney to slow him down.
Greenlay's got a better than average glove hand, doesn't he?
Oh, definitely. He's a big man. He covers a lot of the net. He's got that glove up there.
He's quick with it, very quick. Puck is low in the night zone for Eric Dubois. Drops it off for Corey Cross. And he bounces one off the boards and out to center. Jim Kite for Vegas. Played it in. Greenlay sets it up for Dubois. It's 4-2 now. The Knights' lead has been cut to 2. Puck sent along. Edgerton chases. Searle is there. Edgerton right boards. Lays it down low. Aru and Campo, the other forwards on this line. Campo moves it out in front. Edgerton shot right on. Saved by Malarchuk. And the veteran is able to hold on for the whistle.
Big save by Malarchuk, getting across the crease rather fast.
Malarchuk has settled here in Vegas. He's got a ranch in the area. They call him the cowboy goaltender.
Well, he's on the front of the program in his cowboy hat here with the other goaltenders, Menno Riom and Pokey Reddick.
He's also been a real leader in the community for the franchise. Donates hour after hour of his time to causes here in the Las Vegas metro area. Quality guy. And he'll look at the face-off to his right. Trying to get a better viewpoint. You saw him moving his head there. Richards has it. And Todd Richards will weave it out for Vegas. He's through the middle. He's into the zone. Swings it around. And deflected in front, right on. Off the stick of Scaldi, and a save by Greenley.
There, Tomsey back checking on Scaldi. He got his man, but he didn't take the stick. And that's what you score with. So when you're back checking, you got to try and pick up that stick a little bit better.
Jared Scaldi, formerly with the Devils, and he's a very talented offensive player. Here's where Richard swings it wide.
Yeah, Tomsey thinks he's got his man right here. Clutching and grabbing, he's got him, but the stick is loose, and that's what you use to score with. So Mike's ready. He's square to the puck tonight, and playing very well.
Unofficially now 22 shots on goal by the Thunder as we look at their bench. 4-2 on the scoreboard in favor of Atlanta. Dan Kamal with Stan Drulia, injured Atlanta Knights, and Vegas with the edge in shots in this period. Left side, kept alive, down low, it's Drew Bannister for Atlanta. Lowen was dumped in front. Crowd wanted a penalty on the Knights. Back to get it is Richards. Atlanta by 2. Richards outlet pass does not connect. Al Peterson for the Knights. Lifts it ahead. Again, it's Lowen turning back in his own zone. For Todd Richards. Forecheck by Aaron Gavey. Puck stolen by Chris Ferraro. Shot right on. Malarchuk made the save. And Richards has the rebound. Waving it back. Gave it away to Tom. Tom's looking left circle shot. Saved by Malarchuk, and he holds on. Good work there by that young line.
Good play by Jeff. Unsure what to do with the puck. You see two guys driving the net, throw it at the net. You never know what would happen. Rebound or screen shot, you never know. You got no play, throw it at the net. Hope for the best.
Malarchuk was able to hold on. John Paris leaning over to his assistant.
Walked out all the way. Ruby was saying, you know how we have this guy coming, trying to get to him, coming, right? And he's setting a pick. Do you ever want the D to take responsibility for the swinger and have the swinger go towards him?
Yeah, because
that's great stuff. Scott Gordon picking something up, discussing it with John Paris Jr., the head coach. And sounds like they'll make a bit of an adjustment in the defensive zone.
Not too sure what was going on there. I couldn't quite understand what he was talking about. It'll be interesting to see if there is a change in our defensive coverage.
Again, the draw to Malarchuk's right, and it's the Thunder. Scaldi able to lift it out to center. Good play by Cross to corral it and play it back in. Jared Scaldi couldn't clear. Ruff. That's Peter Ferraro. Back to Ruff. Throws it in front, and Miller would have had to knock that out of midair. Couldn't do it. Miller got tangled up momentarily with Malarchuk, but the Thunder come out. It's Sharples with the long shot. Left side Ruff. Back for Atlanta. He has 2 tonight. Plays it for Corey Cross, who dumps it in right corner. Sharples is there again for Las Vegas. Outletting off the stick of Scaldi all the way down. Straub for Atlanta. Ryan Straub ahead to Edgerton. As the Knights in a partial change. Ferraro lost the stick. Back is Habshide for Las Vegas. Now Yashin in turn Scaldi. In left side shot. Greenley makes the save. Logo high, and we'll be right back. It's the Knights by 2 on Atlanta Knights hockey.
Kroger's been a part of the neighborhood for a long time. We've helped with hundreds of Sunday mornings, thousands of supper times, and goodness knows how many late night snacks. After all these years in Atlanta, we've made some wonderful friends. Kroger, for goodness sake.
Not so long ago, Honda Accord and Toyota Camry were considered standards in the industry. Yet in the last 2 years, Dodge Intrepid has received more awards from the major automotive press than either of them. At a time when other companies were trying to catch up, we said, hey, why not pass? Now get up to $1147 in total savings and package values during the Dodge Intrepid equipment sale.
Stan, if you're an Atlanta Knights fan, Colin Miller absolutely couldn't untangle himself here.
Well, he knows. He's driving the net there. He can get out of there if he really wanted to. He sees we pick up the puck probably. Figures he'll just buy some time for our shooter there and keep Malarchuk on his butt.
Pretty good work by the young veteran Colin Miller. Could have drawn a penalty. Also could have served as a great screen if Atlanta had gotten a shot away. Quinney nearly stole for the Thunder, rolled off his stick. And the Knights are able to clear, and that brings the Roux up the right wing side. Tough angle shot, saved. Mayer the rebound, but Malarchuk stayed with it. Now Campo couldn't get the good shot away. Quinney outlets for Lefebvre. Up the right side. Took a high stick from Brian Straub. And a penalty coming up here. It'll be the second opportunity of the night for Vegas.
Tough break there for Brian. He was trying to lift Lefebvre's stick up, and Lefebvre's pretty quick with his hands. He just moved his stick, trying to deke with the puck there, and stick came up high.
It comes at 13:56.
Yeah, you're going to see Strauber stand up, trying to lift the stick. Catches Lefebvre right in the chin. That hurts a little bit, but it goes away in a hurry.
That would come under the basic category of an easy call for the ref right there.
Well, he's standing right there. I think he's about 4 feet away from it, and when that happens, I mean, you got to call that penalty. It's fortunately there was no blood called, because if there was any blood there, it's an automatic 5 minutes. So 2-minute penalty, and we're all set.
Scott Hansen is the ref tonight with Don Henderson and Kevin Meade. And the Thunder are on the power play. The Knights lead is 4-2 Atlanta. And the Thunder 0 for 1, working on their second chance. Long, along the end boards, that's Lefebvre. In turn, Richard, left side, Richards. Pass was deflected by Edgerton. Big hit by Peterson. Thunder continue to work it. Down low, Lefebvre. Centers one, but it caroms right to Edgerton. Nice move there by Edgerton to give himself a free lane, and he clears. Thunder trying to catch the Knights in a change, and back comes Richards. He's in right wing side. Pivoting along the right corner. He's muscled there by Corey Cross, and Colin Miller has it for the Knights. Weaves his way across, picks the alley, fires it down. And Jean-Marc Richard right ahead to Patrice Lefebvre. Quinney now in the slot, drop pass. Left side it goes to Halfshot. Holding. Top of the slot, the drive by Sharples deflects way up into the seats. And play whistle down. Pretty good kill so far by Atlanta.
Good angle there on Jason on Sharples, getting a stick in front of the shot. Yeah, our penalty killer's been patient with the puck. They've been intercepting it in our zone there, and they're not just panicking and swatting it away. They're taking their time with it, making sure they clear it the full length of the ice.
39 seconds left. Jason Rupp with a couple of goals tonight for Atlanta. Bob Strom had a lot of success in junior hockey, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a Western boy. He's played out there, or coached out there, been general manager, and I think he used to work with the Detroit Red Wings as well.
Now the GM and head coach of the Las Vegas Thunder.
Colin will definitely try to go forward on this draw, pushing the puck out of the zone.
We take a look from down low, and it's a false start. Yashin and Miller are in the face-off area. Now Yashin's been waved out.
He was thrown out. He was just trying to take Colin's stick out of the play. They're a good face-off.
Miller wins it again, and Cross drills it all the way down the ice. That'll buy you about 15 seconds. And it takes a big chunk out of the power play opportunity. Halfshot trying to work it up the right side. Stolen away, though, and cleared back through by Atlanta. On it now, Sharple. Left side pass, Golden. He's in. Swinging it wide. Bumped on the play. Puck down low. Yashin carries right side. There's that long carry we've seen from Yashin. Still on it. Plays it across. Halfshot, a shot blocked by Eric Dubois. Top of the slot, Sharples a shot. Tipped just wide by Scaldi. And the Knights have killed off the penalty. And the puck is cleared all the way down by Ruff. And that's an icing called on Atlanta. Jason Ruff had lost his stick, so he swept it down the ice.
Taking no chances, making sure it clears the zone. He was tired at the end of that penalty kill, which is nice to see us. 2 for 2 tonight. Hopefully we can bring up our statistic in that category.
Sit down, you're tired. Sit down.
Oh, he's giving Millsy a rest here.
Gage, you guys are ready to go, all right? Now remember, I want some communication. And you don't even ask yourself what you have to do. You know what you have to do. If you're on the offensive side of that red line, cut that middle off. If not, you pick up the wall. All right, son? Good work. Chris, you okay? Gage, let's go. Wow, work, baby.
You know, whether he criticizes positively or negatively, follows it up with that positive reinforcement. It's got to make a kid feel better, even if he's done something wrong.
Well, you learn from your mistake, and he always encourages you at the end of his conversation.
Big difference between a coach that hammers a player and leaves him with a negative feeling, and one who teaches but leaves someone feeling better about the situation. Jim Kite from behind his own net. The Knights have Haru out with Edgerton and Campo, along with Peterson and Bannister. Lowen is in for Las Vegas. In the slot. Rolls it left wing side. Jeff Reed, 4 checks for Las Vegas. Haru dumps it out. Center. Now stepping in is Campo, ridden off by Searle. The puck loose. And Malarchuk was able to find it. Christian Campo nearly shed the hold of Doug Searle there. Couldn't quite squeeze by.
Campy doing what he does best, driving to the net. Very tenacious worker, always working out there doing his job.
Christian Campo, very underrated player, plays a two-way game every night. Works very, very hard.
That's one thing he does. He definitely comes to play every single night.
You need some of those guys whose work ethic is pretty steady every night.
Role players win it for you. I mean, there he is, Tomsey, doing his job out there all night tonight, getting some confidence after a couple nights off, and we got the Sioux boys back together at Gavy and Tom's.
From Sault Ste. Marie, championship team, Sharples dumps it out at center, swept back in by Straub. Thunder on it, Sharples hits the red line, throws it in right wing side. Greenland will let it roll free. Straub is on it, but it's whistled down.
Great, it was offside call there. The ref didn't see it. Gavy was behind the play, pushed Ken Quinney over the blue line before the puck did. Great play by Gaves, thinking out there, creating the offside.
Don't pick up anything on your reaction, right? You play smart, play hard. Don't let him come out at you. You get one guy, go get that puck.
We've got some plus-minus leaders on this team. One is Julia, one is Ruff. They're tied now. I'm not sure. From this angle, looks like the Stan Julia name's in bigger letters.
Well, I think Ruffy's plus 14 right now. I think he got an even strength goal again tonight, so he's one up on me.
Good work by your newfound comrades down in the truck to give you a little more space there, Rolls. Play on neutral zone, and the Thunder back on it as Chris Ferraro was dumped. Puck cleared ahead. And into the zone. Thunder. And it's poked across by Quinney, and a penalty coming up as Ken Quinney was pulled down. Good rush there by Las Vegas. So no sooner does Atlanta kill its second short-handed situation, they'll be on another.
There's Quinney using that speed to make things happen. He is so fast out there, and he's tough for a defenseman to turn that quick. And he's driving wide, driving to the net. And when you do that, things are going to certainly happen in your favor.
Holding is the call. Ken Quinney started his pro career in 85-86. Brian Straub going to the box for the hold. There's the speed that you talked about.
Here he comes. Strauber's got a hold of his left arm, pulling him down. If he doesn't, he's into the net all by himself. Good penalty. We'll take that one.
The Thunder would love to take advantage here and draw back to within a goal. The score is 4-2. Atlanta leads. Brian Straub acquired along with Yves Haru.
Coach Strum's got his tenacious workers out there, and Darcy Lowen and Rogers.
Just 3 shots on the power play for Vegas thus far. Reed is on the left boards for Las Vegas, and he dropped it at the point, but skips all the way through. Richards back for the Thunder. Rough forechecks, but Richards is there again. Taps it along for Richard. The drop pass right back. And that's Lowen. Corey Cross angles him off. Rogers took a big hit along the end boards by Dubois. Puck comes in front, but it skipped past Richard. Thunder have to clear the zone. And it's poke check back through by the Knights. Minute 50 left in this second period. Richards nearly lost his balance. Now the outlet pass for Quinney, stolen by Edgerton, along to Heroux. Eve trying to swing it by Richards. He was dumped. And Richard has it in turn for the Thunder. Funk off his stick, regains, but lost it to Edgerton, and that was offside. Boy, Edgerton's played a strong two-way game tonight as well, Stan.
Yeah, he's been battling the puck a little bit. He's been a little disappointed that he hasn't been scoring as often as he'd like to. So I talked to him before the game. He wanted to come out hard and play a solid two-way game tonight.
When the puck's not going in, it's similar to baseball. When you're in a hitting slump, you just concentrate. Well, I'm going to make all the defensive plays. The hitting will take care of itself. Similar for hockey players?
Well, I mean, that's what you got to do. When you're not scoring, you got to do the other things good, and that'll make up for it.
Abshai turns in his own zone for Las Vegas. Now Sharples. Ahead it goes Lefebvre. Left side, back to Abshai. Throws it in. And that's icing call on Las Vegas. Patrice Lefebvre very surprised at the call. Abshai was an Edmonton draft choice way back in 1981.
He's played a number of games in the NHL, so he knows what it's all about. He's out there talking to ref right now, trying to figure out this call.
Bob Strum doesn't know what the call's all about. He's perplexed.
I am too, actually. I am not sure what happened there at center ice, so it could be a little mix-up on the linesman part.
Indicative that a mistake was made by the linesman, so the faceoff does come back out to the center ice circle. Potential break there for Atlanta. 33 seconds left on the minor to Brian Straub. We're in the second period, very late, just 1:06 left. Atlanta leading it 4-2. Colin Miller and Radek Bonk in the face-off circles. Jean-Marc Richard for the Thunder. Now to Richards up the right side. He dumps it in. Puck's left corner, Bonk. Still working. Comes free along the end boards. Corey Cross. Now Richards. Lefebvre across the Richard. Block. It comes free to Quinney in front. Save. Rebound. Tipped away. And the Knights have a break. Into the zone. Straub with Rupp. Straub in left circle. Throws it across. Shot. Score! Jason Rupp. The hat trick.
What a shot by Jason. Picking it off on his feet on his off wing. Top shelf. Nice play by Strauber.
His 16th of the year, his third of the night, the first hat trick of the year for Atlanta. And it's 5-2. What a turn of events. The big chance for Las Vegas.
Big break for us. Here you have the clearing pass. Brian just came out of the penalty box. Looking, you want to give it to the goal scorer. Give it to Jason in the net. Great play.
One sweet, fluid motion. Collected it in the skate, put it to the forehand, and beat him up with a peanut butter is top shelf. Hat trick for Jason Rupp.
He's got so much confidence right now. He can't do anything wrong. When you get in a situation like that, you want to look. Give it to Jason. Let him put it in the net.
Wow. 5-2, Atlanta. And Searle has it for the Thunder. Time winding down in the period. Plays it ahead. Scully dumps it in right corner. That'll do it. 3 seconds left. 2-1. The Knights lead by 3 after 2. And we'll take a timeout on Atlanta Knights hockey.
The score, the Atlanta Knights 5 and the Thunder 2 shots on goal. In the second period for the Atlanta Knights 8. 22 shots on goal.
Recognize that guy? Atlanta Knights by Lipton, the Brisk Tea, by Norwegian Cruise Line, and by Sonic Blades, the pros' choice in skating. Also by Kimberly-Clark, makers of Huggies diapers. By Texaco, home of System 3 gasolines. Here in Las Vegas, downstairs is Jeff Toms, rookie left winger for Atlanta. Toms, you've played a very strong first 40 minutes. How important was that first goal in lifting your individual confidence and the team's confidence?
Well, we were a little nervous coming in here because they're a big squad and they're really good at home. So that first goal, it was really good. Got our confidence up and got the ball rolling for the Knights.
They have a lot of guys out there that can cycle and forecheck pretty well. Are you finding yourself handling it better as the game's gone on?
Yeah, we're getting a little more used to it. They're a really good, strong team down low, and we really have to play our positions in the defensive zone. And as the game goes on, we're adjusting a little more and more.
Jeff, I know you're eager to get back in the lineup tonight. Is it easier playing with Gavey out there? I know you guys played together last year in the Sioux.
Yeah, it's really easy playing with Gaves. We've played together almost 3 years now, and I just know pretty much every move he's going to make, and he knows me pretty well too, so it's a lot easier when we come into this league and together and we know each other, and it just makes it that much easier to adjust.
Has this smaller rink made any difference for you tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, it makes the game a little more physical, and I don't really mind that. You just have to crash and bang a little more and go to the net a little harder. It's a little easier too. You get anywhere in the neutral zone or in the offensive zone, you get a good shot. It's a pretty good quality shot.
Did John make any changes in the defensive coverage? We saw him talking to the guys down there, telling them to close off the slot.
Not really. He just was saying protect the slot because the guys were walking in there. Their fourth man was coming in pretty hard, and he just told the wingers to watch that guy coming in and the defense to take care of the things down low.
When you're out there, we saw John Paris really instructing you. When you're out there, Jeff, how much time do you have to decide when the puck is bouncing, when things are happening, which man is yours to cover? Is that an easy read all the time, or is that sometimes difficult?
Sometimes that's really difficult because this league, there's a lot of big boys, and they're really fast, and they're hard to hold up, so you got a split second to think about who you're going to take and where you're going to go, and if not, they'll usually capitalize on that chance and score.
Well, your decisions have been pretty sound tonight. Congratulations on the first 2 periods. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, our Brooks Brothers interview with Jeff Toms, and the Atlanta Knights lead it by 5-2 after 2 periods. We'll let Jeff get back to the locker room and cool off, and we'll step it out and be right back with more in the second intermission on Atlanta Knights hockey. Lights up like no other city, does it? That strip's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great city. I mean, we've had a lot of fun here. We got here yesterday afternoon, so we had some time to go check out some of the casinos and lose a little bit of money.
Always. That's a given. You know, you come into a third period on the road with a 3-goal lead. Common sense says you would try to play conservatively. Can you do that against this team in such a small barn?
No, there's no way. John's going to be telling the guys, keep going at them, force them, make some turnovers. You know they're going to have to open the game up to try and get back into it early. And if we can be disciplined, the turnovers in their blue line are going to be the keys. If we can make sure we get the puck in deep at those crucial situations, we'll be fine.
If you're writing a script about how a game should unfold, you take the early lead. Every time the opposition pulls close, a veteran like a Jason Ruff or a Stan Julia pops in a goal to give you a little breathing room. Ruff has done it twice tonight.
Jason's been doing a great job. I mean, you look at our shots on goal. We've got 22 shots tonight, and we've got 5 goals. So, I mean, that's what's been great. The guys have been bearing down around the net and making their chances happen. Whereas Las Vegas, 22 shots, only getting 2 goals. I mean, that's Greeny's been doing a great job in the net.
You look for little turning points in the game. You talked about it. Al Peterson took a high stick, shook that paint off, made a big block of a shot. It translates into a goal. Tough to buy that kind of effort, is it?
No, I mean, the effort's what it's all about. And you're getting 100% from guys out there day in and day out. You're going to win your hockey games. Sometimes you play hard and you lose. But, I mean, those are the games that you learn from. And you look back down the road and say, hey, we worked hard. We deserved 2 points. We didn't get it. But, hey, that's what's going to happen. But you're going to win 90% of those games that you get the effort in.
When we start the third, what do you look for from the Thunder? How will they try to come back?
Well, they're going to have to. They may shorten their bench. I don't know. I haven't seen Strummer coach, so they shorten their bench and put their guns out there a little more often.
5-2, Atlanta after 2. Stan and I will be back right after this on Atlanta Knights hockey. First hat trick of the year for Atlanta. And I guess that would be the guy if you're laying odds here at one of the casinos, that'd probably be the guy you'd pick.
Oh, definitely. When you got a hot streak like that, you just tell him to shoot the puck. He's always trying to pass sometimes when he shouldn't be, and shoot the puck is going to go in when you're hot.
Let's show you how it happened in that second period. We go to the Heineken highlights now.
There's this one. I think this is when Peterson just blocked a shot inside the zone. Jason driving to the net. He's got Peter back there. He's got the duck call on, playing the decoy. Jason driving across the crease, making a great play.
Used Peter all the way as the decoy. That made it 4-1. Now the Thunder were able to come back as they've done before in this game to pull to within 2. Nice shot by Rogers.
Well, this is what we talked about, and we have to close our slot in our defensive zone. Habscheid making a good play on Gavey, and Rogers creeping down the slot again, one-timer.
So that made it 4-2. See the time at 9:34. Rogers' 4th of the year from Habscheid and Yashin. But again, here's the hat trick.
Right after a penalty kill, that's when things happen. You got to be on your guard. Brian Straub making a great play as the defenseman goes down. Jason composed, patient, off his feet, and in the net.
So the Knights regained the 3-goal lead with just 14 seconds left in the period. Straub and Cross assisting on the 16th goal of the year for Jason Rupp. Checking the Georgia lottery totals now after a couple of periods as the Knights lead it by a score of 5-2. We'll check those in a moment, I guess. But, you know, you look at a game like this, a road game, after the Denver game, good effort in the second half. You want to sustain that momentum. The Knights have done a good job of doing that, haven't they?
Oh, the guys came out real hard. I mean, we had a good skate yesterday when we got in town, and a really good skate this morning. So you could tell right from the bat that they were going to be good.
You said in warm-ups they were ready. Now we have the Georgia lottery totals for you. Atlanta keeping the shots pretty close against a pretty explosive team in that regard. You see the power plays, the specialty teams have done well.
Well, I mean, that's the key in any game. I mean, when you're 3 for 3 killing penalties, you're going to win some hockey games. And again, our power play's been picking up in the last 6-7 games.
So the Knights with a 3-goal lead as we head into the third period after this on Atlanta Knights Hockey.
Next week is my 5th wedding anniversary. It's unbelievable how time flies.
That's what we can do. We've been doing therapy 2-3 times a day, so we can get this thing taken care of early.
You've been okay. I mean, you figured you'd be antsy. You haven't tried to jump off the table or haven't left your seat too often tonight.
No need to go out there. Guys been playing great.
1-7 this season when trailing after 2 periods. So Thunder have not established themselves as a real strong comeback team yet. They're in, however, and it rolls off Rogers' skate, loose in front, and well, that nearly caromed off Gavey. Rolled wide, Lowen plays for Reed. Now down low, Rogers has a goal and an assist. One of the Thunder goes into the net. That's Lowen inside the Atlanta net, and the puck cleared back out neutral zone. On it is Alex Hicks. Hicks plays it down. Loose, right circle. Now behind the net, Bannister chases. Lowen is there for Las Vegas. Lefebvre back out high. Sharp pulls the drive. And Greenley got a piece of that. Puck caroms to Chris Ferraro. Left wing pass, Jeff Tom. He'll chase it into the zone. Lost the edge on the skate. There's a look from down low. As you can see, the stands jut out along our left in what would be the Thunder zone in this period, blocking your view and our view. Little Derek Mayer, Radek Bonk jousting there.
We needed that whistle. It looks like Mike was shaking up on that shot from Sharples. He's shaking that right shoulder around right now. Hopefully he's not hurt.
Radek Bonk, there's Mike Greenlay. He's going to stay right in there, so apparently able to shake it off. Boy, that puck really caromed off that shoulder, too.
He didn't see it. He's testing it out right now.
John Paris Jr. He enjoys himself back there. Has to rub off on the team. Lefebvre centers. Now Richard left wing side. Down low. Radek Bonk forechecks. Edgerton dug it out. And Rue plays it along. Campo has a man with him. Ryan Strong. Campo right side, played it across. Getting back quickly on that play to thwart the 2-on-1 was Ken Quinney for Las Vegas. Thunder able to play it right back through. Greenlay out of the net. Rolls for Straub up the left side. Camp. Oh, and he took an elbow from Lefebvre and went down. Could have been called. On it is Richards for Vegas. To Bonk. Intern McBain. And the number 1 pick of Winnipeg. And the puck up into the bench for a whistle.
Christian was trying to stay on side there at the red line and was focusing on the pass, and Lefebvre came in from behind, blindsided him. Mizey's hurt on the bench.
That puck came up and hit him. It hit Brant Myers. Unfortunate situation there, and he's shaken up. He's shaken up pretty badly.
You don't like to see that. That happens very often.
We're going to take a timeout as they tend to Brant Myers. 5-2 Atlanta. We're early in the third on Atlanta Knights hockey.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to -4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only brewer who ships our ice beer cold. That's because...
If you don't make it cold...
And if you don't ship it cold, how can you call it ice beer?
Coors Arctic Ice. Nothing's bolder, nothing's colder.
Say, guys, let's talk about traveling.
You won't have to travel far with McFrugal's convenient neighborhood locations.
What if you're called for charging?
No penalty there either. See, at McFrugal, you don't need a credit card.
Sounds like you've made another steal.
Well, McFrugal sure saves you money.
And speaking of steals...
McFrugal Auto Rental, America's discount neighborhood car rental company.
All right about now, a little tug in your stomach, I would think, Stan, when you see something like this.
Here it is right here. Bonk clearing the puck out over the bench. John bailing out of the way there. Must have hit Brant right in the face, so you can't really tell where it hit him. But he's definitely hurt. You don't like to see that happen. He's still down.
Looks like it may have caromed off Jason Ruff's helmet and hit Brant. I'm not sure, but
it's tough sitting on that bench. You got to be awake all the time. The puck moves pretty fast, and when there's body contact and there's jam-ups along the boards there, sticks can fly in the puck. It looks like he got it right in the left side of the face.
Good news is that he's up. Bad news is it looks to be close to the eye. Hopefully it's not right near or right on the eye, but appeared to have knocked him out at first. The first few pictures we saw.
He's struggling right now. He's taking two pretty good-sized guys to carry him off the ice. We got Gary Hall there. He'll take care of him in there, make sure everything's all right.
Gary Hall is the medical trainer of the Atlanta Knights. A very talented one at that. The Knights lead it here 5-2. Brant Myers, rookie forward of Atlanta, injured in that unfortunate sequence there with a bad bounce off the clearing attempt by Bonk. And here we go. Corey Cross for Eric Dubois. Head to Colin Miller. And the Knights are in. Miller, right circle ridden off, and Doug Searle is back on it for the Thunder. Ahead it goes to Scaldi. Up the right side. He's into the zone. Jared Scaldi. Tried to throw it in front. It deflected off of Corey Cross's skate. Yashin forechecks for Las Vegas. Puck battled for in the corner. Cross and Yashin continue to battle. Cross and Yashin continue to battle. Andrew McBain wanted some of Corey Cross, and the puck is cleared. Corey Cross working the body extremely well there, and icing is called.
Well, it's tough for a defenseman when forward's got the puck in his feet with your back to you, and all you can do is try and push him into the boards. And McBain, I don't think he liked what he was doing to Yashin.
Corey Cross playing so well. There he is, the big defenseman. A couple of goals, 2 assists this year. But the work he does in the defensive zone, it just got to make a coach a little more relaxed when he's playing his game out there.
Well, he's really learned how to use his size and his reach. And when you're that big and you got to stick that long, it sure does make things a lot easier back there for you.
Strong. He doesn't have to knock guys into the lower mez, but he uses that size so well, as Stan said. Draw is cleared back out neutral zone. Gaby was dumped. Maybe a little retaliation on the Yashin. An attempt of a hit by Reed on Bannister. Bannister saw that. Thunder continue to work it along the right board. Rogers out high, hits a drive, and Peterson gives up the body again. The rebound shot saved. And Greenlay was able to hold on. Dangerous there. Bannister wanted to play it back for Greenlay to cover. Rogers nearly intervened.
Oh, Bannister very composed there. He could have panicked. Good thing Mike got his head on tonight. He's really into the game, and he knew, man, he was going to pass that puck back to him. Get the whistle, take the face off, get out of trouble.
24 saves for Mike Greenlay. There's the rookie, Drew Bannister. He's opened some eyes, hasn't he?
Drew's really come along in the last couple of games. He's starting to get a little more confidence, and I think that's an attribute to playing with Peterson. Peterson's got 10, 12 years of NHL experience, and he's given Drew a lot of confidence out there and teaching him what to do.
Al Peterson, well over 400 NHL games. Brian Straub. Under forecheck, it fools in front, save Greenlay, beauty on Darcy Lowen. Puck bounces right wing boards. Huge stop there by Greenlay. Hit by Lowen on Straub. Rogers throws Mayer down. Thunder continue to forecheck, but now it's Derek Mayer. Up the right side, Haru. Eaves in. Trying to drop it back, Edgerton. It was deflected. Quinney sweeps it to the right corner. It's loose behind the net, and Rogers is there. Edgerton intervening for Atlanta. Rogers again. Follow it from down low. The Thunder will start it out. Impressive that Atlanta's not taking any retaliatory shots here. Some big hits by the Thunder.
Well, it's funny you say that. We had a big 45-minute meeting about that one yesterday, trying to stay out of the penalty box.
Well, the message was conveyed. Atlanta's done a good job of that. Straub has it for the Knights and bangs it off the boards. Ferraro couldn't touch, would have been a two-line pass. He'll forecheck though. Richards is there for Las Vegas. Now Quinney outlets, but Peterson for the Knights for Drew Bannister. 5-2 Atlanta. We're in the third period. Richards swings it back in for the Thunder. Peterson from Bannister. Veteran back to the rookie, and a lead pass for Gaby. Shoots it in. Malarchuk sets it up for Richards, and again it's the Thunder left to right. Up the left side, Scully jams the brakes. Looking in the slot. Richard couldn't get the shot away. Good defensive work by Jeff Tongs. His long reach served him well there. Richard back at center. Into the zone. Drop pass. Scully a drive. Up over the net. Picked up by Bannister. That's Jason Ruff. And back come the Knights. Ruff ahead. He's got Ferraro. Shot from the left side. Blocked by Searle. Center shot. Score! Chris Ferraro! And the Knights lead is now 4.
Colin taking a big hit behind the net to make the play. Drawing the defenseman to him. Chris all alone in the slot. One time the puck through the legs of Malarchuk.
Chris Ferraro has his second of the night. That is his 7th of the year.
That's nice to see. These guys have been working hard. Colin sucking the defenseman back into the corner. Chris with the guy all over, managing to get the puck off.
Looking now from the slot where Ferraro celebrates with his 7th goal of the year.
Atlanta Knights goal, scored number 15, Chris Ferraro.
And the puck is iced by Atlanta. 4-goal lead now for Atlanta over Las Vegas. There's Chris Ferraro. 4 goals. Feels kind of safe, but a lot of time left. Small building.
Well, now you got to do the little things right. You got to get the puck out of your zone when you're in trouble. You ice the puck or you take the whistle. You don't want to take any chances. You'd rather take a chance on a face-off in your end with Colin taking the draw. Everything seems to be going real well tonight.
Colin Miller will take the draw against Jared Scully. And the draw one to Corey Cross. Around and out. Exactly what Stan talking about. Sweep it around and try to jam the neutral zone. McBain has to turn back in his own end for Las Vegas. Plays it across. On the return from Searle, it's Jim Kite. Sends it through off a skate. Jared Scaldi's skate. Puck battle for right corner. Yashin trying to dig it out. Scaldi. It caroms to Hicks. Through traffic wide. McBain. Turn. Now tries the other side. In front. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose at the side of the net. Corey Cross battles with Alex Hicks. Thunder have it swept away. Edgerton knocking it off Yashin's stick. Good play there by Devin Edgerton. Knights lead 6-2. Yashin is back. Puck deflects to Edgerton. Too far for Straw. McBain regaining to Hicks. He's in. Trying to move it around. Straw couldn't do it. Hicks again. Out high, but it skips by McBain and all the way down. That is Jeff Sharples turning. Playing it out neutral zone, but Aaron Gavey is there for Atlanta. In turn, it's Elrue in right wing side for Gavey. Right wing doorstep shot save. Rebound is there. It's still loose. And a penalty coming up here on Las Vegas. The Knights have the advantage when we come back. It is 6-2 Knights, Atlanta Knights hockey. Portions of tonight's Atlanta Knights telecast on Sports South brought to you by Georgia Lottery. The most fun $1 can buy.
More than just a game. I don't get it. Some guy bets 228 and makes $3 million bucks.
Can you imagine what Willie Mays would be worth today?
Yeah.
No holiday sweepstakes.
Another Heineken, right?
Yeah, please.
No blimp with our name on it. No racing team.
Hey, Mays.
None of that is what made Heineken the #1 imported beer in America.
Where's all that money come from?
Ticket prices.
Yeah, I guess.
And all those beer commercials.
Sharples in the box. Holding is the call. The time was 6:51. Knights have the power play. Their second.
Yeah, Jeff taking no chances in front of the net. I think here you had Gavey's battling in front of the net. Sharples is with Haru right here at the side of the net. He's going to battle back out front with a rebound, and you're going to see Haru see this puck squirt loose at the far side, going for it. Sharples pulling him down, probably saving a goal there.
That puck stayed free, and referee Scott Hansen saw it off the draw. Shot by Dubois wide. Rebound loose. Chris Ferraro searching for the hat-trick, shotted wide. Jeff Toms. Power play opportunity here for Toms. Out high right side, Mayer. Along the right boards. That's Gavey. Line being rewarded for some good work tonight. Back to Toms. Works it out high, then plays it down low. Gavey drops it back for Chris Ferraro. Around looking for Dubois, but Eric was pinching a bit. Puck skips by him, and back down is Derek Mayer. 6-2 Atlanta. 12:20 to go now. Make that 12:30 left in the third period. On it is Dubois, tapping it in for the Knights. Malarchuk will send it up. Puck sent around. And Corey Cross lays it across for Derek Mayer. Cross. And the puck deflects to Mark Hampshire. Knights can play a conservative power play style here, as long as they don't give up the good offensive chance. But the bounce that goes to Hampshire is shot wide, and Greenlay is able to smother off the end board.
Mike fumbled a stick there, was taking no chance. Open on that puck, taking the whistle.
Kind of like I fumbled the verb. But Hampshire misses. Greenlay takes no chances, as Stan says. And Mike Greenlay has been so strong. 29 shots unofficially, 27 saves.
Now, he's been working hard out there. I mean, he struggled a little bit early. But like I said before, we weren't playing that well in front of him. So it's good to see the team come up with a big effort for him tonight.
Searle has it off the draw for the Thunder. Kite. Forechecked on the play by Peter Ferraro. Now it's Drew Bannister, neutral zone, turns and plays it in. Left side, Peter Ferraro. It's Colin Miller. Left circle. That's Corey Cross. Shot wide through traffic, and Hampshire swings it out and down for Las Vegas. Just 14 seconds left on the power play. Reed knocked down Greenlay's clearing attempt, but no harm done there as Greenlay get back in net. Miller with the puck, and he'll carry it out 3-on-2. Bannister joins the rush. Miller in, left side. Down high, Bannister. Power play over. Knights work it in the corner. Puck rolls free to Hicks, and back comes Las Vegas. Hicks into the zone, rolls it down low. Jason Ruff is there for Atlanta. Trying to flip one ahead for Peter Ferraro. Brian Straub across to Drew Bannister. And he'll hit the red line and tap it in. They're going to call that icing. Apparently the Knights touch first, so icing waved off. It's Yashin for Las Vegas. He's in right side. Looking down low. Hicks, who swings it back from forward to defense on this team. And the puck is frozen in the corner.
Well, the linesman there, I guess not thinking that our defenseman, that Drew didn't get it over the red line to clear it in. I think with the follow through, he's well over the red line, taking away that icing call. Getting a little fussy here.
John Paris Jr.
Here's free haircuts from Supercuts. Report to the Supercuts booth that's located on the concourse.
Hey, Knights fans, check out why the Knights at Weston Peachtree Plaza get rave reviews as well. Call 404-659-1400 for reservations. Just up International at the corner of Peachtree and International Boulevard in Atlanta. Puck kept in left side by Sharples. Las Vegas with the edge in shots in this period, 5-2. Atlanta has the only goal of the period, however. It's Brian Straub along the left side looking for Christian Campo. Took a bump in McVeigh. Haru working the forecheck. Edgerton along the boards for Haru right side. Campo shot it wide. Good one-timer attempt there. Straub. Campo, puck around right boards. Out high, Mayer. Down low, Campo. Centers one. And it rolls free. And out come Thunder. Say Ashen. Brian Straub battle. Puck kicked out high. Kept in right point, Searle. Left side, Lefebvre. In the slot, Scaldi's shot. Bounces along the Ashen. Referee Scott Hansen trying to get out of traffic. Edgerton steps in for Atlanta and finds a nice little alley and squeezes it through up the right side. It's the Thunder back. Scaldi from Searle. Scaldi bounces one across. Searle battling there with Gavey. And the Knights are able to clear. 9 minutes left in the third period. Atlanta leading 6-2. Lefebvre. Now it's Jim Kite ahead to Ken Quinney. He's in left side. And he took a hit from Gavey. Saw it coming. Gavey didn't quite get all of that, but knocked him off the play. Effective check. Knights send it down. Very content to keep the Thunder bottled up. The Knights lead by 4 goals. On it is Hicks. He's through the middle. Into the zone. Puck slides free. Greenlay taps it along. Centering pass. And it's cleared all the way back out neutral zone. On it is Lefebvre across to Kite. Now Radek Bonk. He's through the middle. Into the zone. Right side the backhander. Greenlay holds on after the butterfly save.
It looks to me like John has changed the forechecking system for the guys down there tonight. It looks like they're going to a 1-4, trying to work on something for the future in a tight 3-2 hockey game or something like that.
John Paris Jr.
Before you're tired, don't you dare do that again. Puck's coming in, they're coming back. 3-on-2, you're coming off. Read the play.
Pretty clear message there.
Bad line change. He tends to change things up like that. I think he wants the guys going to a 1-4, working on something for down the road to get into a 3-2, 4-2 hockey game where you got to shut a team down late in the game and pick up your men and try and close the game out and win it.
Stay focused.
Focus is what John Paris Jr. wants. You really have to be alert when you're changing up, Stan, don't you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you've got 5-4 guys coming off, changing at one time. You got to have your man watching your man the whole time.
They had a little repair work to do at Mike Greenlay's glove side post. That's been taken care of, and we are ready to rock and roll here, as the fans are, with the big Las Vegas Thunder mascot. Thunder off the draw, but the puck is regained by Eric Dubois. Tries to find Peter Ferraro. He lifts it out to center. Skips by Colin Miller. And back to get it is Jean-Marc Richard for the Thunder. 6-2 Atlanta. 7:51 to go. Third period. Back out neutral zone. Bounced in, and Greenlay stayed with it, and he decides to hold on. We'll be right back. Knights by 4. Atlanta Knights hockey.
Las Vegas Thunder would like to acknowledge all of our
Carrie Novak won't waste a minute battling her cold. Pills take time to dissolve, so she'll rush relief with the effervescent power of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. It's ready the moment you take it, rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing.
Okay, now, today I'd like to talk to you about adding color and texture.
Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
I don't get it. Some guy bets 228 and makes $3 million bucks.
Can you imagine what Willie Mays would be worth today?
Yeah.
No holiday sweepstakes.
Another Heineken, right?
Yeah, please.
No blimp with our name on it. No racing team.
Hey, Mays.
None of that is what made Heineken the #1 imported beer in America.
Where's all that money come from?
Ticket prices.
Yeah, I guess.
And all those beer commercials.
Now, Jules, I think that was one of the characters in one of those $2 shows we went to last night here.
Yeah, there's Boom Boom doing his job, getting these fans riled up. You got all these little kids going to see him.
Wasn't exactly David Copperfield, but face off to the left of Mike Greenlay, and puck along the right side. Sharples pinch, swept it across. Peter Ferraro has it for Atlanta. Off the right wing side, hits the blue line, and drops it down low. Knights will be content to keep the Vegas team bottled up. Now high goes to Dubois, the drive. That was blocked by a sliding mark. Or McBain, Andrew McBain with the block. And the puck caroms to Sharples, ahead to Hampshire. He turns and dishes ahead. McBain lost it. Call it offside. Looked like the Knights had regained. Hey, coming up, Thanksgiving week, some great games. Families should be together. Bring them out to the Omni. First Sunday against Kansas City, November 20th. Tickets available at all Ticketmaster outlets or by calling the Knights box office at 404-525-8900. We'd love to see you out at the Omni for the excitement of Atlanta Knights hockey. Straub bounces one through the middle. McBain now from Hampshire. Drops it back for Searle. Across to Jim Kite. Stolen. Knights are in. Arulo steps it in front. A shot save. Rebound. And Edgerton couldn't get the shot away. He was dumped, and a penalty coming up here on Las Vegas. Yves Haru with a good chance as he was hauled down.
Oh, he was driving the net. He saw an opening. He was going for a goal there. And again, the defenseman, it looks like number 4, is that Searles out there? Pulling down Yves from behind.
It is Doug Searle. And he'll head to the box as you see there. And here's Yves Haru.
Edgy causing that turnover with a little back checking. There's Yves breaking to the hole. He sees the 5-hole open up right there. Malarchuk quick to close the legs though.
And poke checking it away before Edgerton, who was being dumped, or Christian Campo could get there. Knights' third opportunity, 1 for 2 on the night, hooking the call on Searle at 13:07. Knights lead it by 4. Straub, right point. Spin move, down low. Right side Edgerton. Back to Haru. Right boards Edgerton again. Now Straub. Haru off his stick, but Edgerton there. Back to E. Circles the net. Comes out left side with it to Derek Mayer. Haru is shot. Kicked out by Malarchuk. High off the glass. Down low, Edgerton plays it for Haru, left board. Mayer from out high, shot. Blocked in front, and Richards clears up the left wing side. Chasing it down was Rogers. Swung off the play by Brian Straw. Derek Mayer up the right wall for Edgerton. Bouncing puck offside, calls on Atlanta.
You got John rewarding everybody tonight with their hard work, putting out Campo and Haru and Edgerton on the power play, giving Campy a little chance to see what he can do on the power play. When you're up by 4 goals late in a hockey game, things look pretty much under control. That's when you try things, give some guys a chance to do something that they usually don't do.
Goes a long way too, doesn't it, with players?
Oh, it certainly does. You certainly appreciate it when you don't score that many goals. You're a hard-working two-way player. You get that offensive opportunity. It feels good.
Knights by 4. They're on the power play. Abshai turns in his own zone for Vegas. Up the left side, Reed. Now Abshai. Back to Reed, bouncing puck, left circle. Reed turns. Abshai. Puck loose, poke check down low. And Eric Dubois from his own end with 40 seconds left on the advantage. Right side, Corey Cross. In. Lays it along right boards. Behind the net, Malarchuk winds it around. Kept in right side by Cross. His shot behind the net. Banged around and all the way out by Kite. And that pretty much do it for the Atlanta power play. Time for one more rush here. It's Gavey. And a saucer one over to Toms. Didn't connect. And Quinny just drops it back in his own zone where Richards will pick it up from Malarchuk. And the power play winds down with just a second left. 4:50 to go in the third period. Knights lead 6-2. Neutral zone. On it, Quinny. Right circle, Ricchetti score.
Great play by Quinny. He faked that shot top of the circles there, and I think it was Bannister that kind of fell for the fake, and he went around him and made a nice wrist shot low to the corner on Mike.
Caught Mike moving a little too much to his left and took him to the far side, just inside the post.
As a goal scorer, that's what you want to do. Here's the fake right here. And he gets Bannister leaning and walks around, and you got Mike. When you get a goaltender going to one way, you always tend to want to shoot back, and more times than not, you'll be able to score a goal.
So the Knights unable to keep Quinny off the board completely tonight. He picks up his 8th of the year, but the Knights still lead by 3. Richards with an assist. Bonk the other. Ruff is in for Atlanta. Comes in right corner. Back is Richard with the Thunder. Knights regain and dump it right back in. 6-3 Atlanta. Campo with the forecheck, but out comes Richard. Sends it into the zone. That's offside. And it's going to be whistled. We'll be right back. 6-3 Knights on Atlanta Knights hockey.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to -4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
And I've been telling you we're the only brewer who ships our ice beer cold. That's because...
If you don't make it cold...
And if you don't ship it cold... How can you call it ice beer?
Coors Arctic Ice. Nothing's bolder, nothing's colder.
Through all the years, the care you take.
Come on, man. Get past me.
To see your family smile.
There are so many ways to love your family, and Kroger's always there to help.
For goodness sake.
3-goal lead now for Atlanta. Ken Quinny, one of the Fab Five. We talked about that being a key, Stan. I think the Knights have done a good job keeping those guys relatively quiet.
They've done a great job. Really no sustained pressure at any time in the whole game.
Sharples turning back in his own end for the Thunder. And drops it along the right boards. Is it an ice? Mayer back to touch. No, didn't quite cross the line. Swings it around. And Brian Straub now for Atlanta. Outlet's too far for Edgerton. It'll carry him not quite enough to hit the crease, so the icing is called. Campo was in a foot race there, but Sharples got there first. And that'll bring the draw right back.
With the 3-goal lead, that's the kind of pass that you really don't want to be making in your own end, from your own deep in your own corner, cross ice. You'd rather just chip it out to the near board, make a safe play. Don't try anything too fancy. A goal now would mean it'd change a whole new look in this contest.
I don't want to take it. See, we got 3:29. It's 6-3. They score goals 6-4. They're in the game. Can't let them come back.
Stan Drulia with a future in analysis there, thinking like the coach.
Back, okay? 3.5 minutes left. All right.
That's Gary Hall.
You're up. You go back out, huh? Can't be.
And there's the draw. On it is Derek Mayer. Swings it around. Kept in right point. Hamchard's drive. And Greenlay found it in front and held on as that puck pinballed a bit.
You guys can't get too relaxed here. There's still a lot of time left in this hockey game. That's one thing that we've had trouble with in the past, is playing a total 60-minute game, and we've done that so far. We got 57 great minutes of hockey in, and we're looking for a total 60-minute effort.
It has been from the very drop of the puck. The Knights putting the pressure on early. Gaby scoring in 15 seconds. Thunder have shown signs of coming back. John Paris Jr. continues to enjoy himself, gesturing there. But the Knights have really done a good job repelling the Thunder. Puck is cleared all the way down. Another icing though, and don't want too many defensive zone draws.
No, it'll hurt you eventually. It's funny, you got John back there on the bench. He's always trying to have some fun, and sometimes in a crucial situation, we'll be laughing and having some fun on the bench, and I think that's what keeps the guys loose. The guys are into the game, they're focused, yet they're having fun, and when you're having fun, you're going to win.
You know, the first time I remember that, a 7-6 game against Minnesota early in the year. John was there laughing. I mean, this was no blowout kind of a game, and I thought, wow, that's refreshing. Off the draw, shot in traffic, and it bounced around but was cleared. The original shot was taken by Scaldi. He was horse-collared. And out come the Knights. Cross lays it up the boards, but again, it'll be an icing call on Atlanta.
Tend to be sitting back just a little bit too much here. 2:45 left, a lot of time on the clock. Corey taking no chances, though. He wanted the puck down there. He'll take the whistle anytime.
Yashin had just made a move to go after Cross, but the linesman intervened. There's Corey Cross. 2:45 left in this third period now.
Yashin hasn't been that effective out there tonight. The guys have picked him up real well, taking the body on him, not letting him do his fancy Dan like he's usually doing. And I think that was him that just pulled the puck around Mike, and Mike managed to get his glove back there to save a goal, and that would have made things totally different. It would have been 3 minutes left with a 2-goal lead. Mike coming up big again tonight.
Yashin had a 4-game scoring streak coming into this one. Jason Ruff has extended his scoring streak to 13 and his goal scoring streak to 10. Off the draw, drive from the left point by Richards. Walked along the end boards. Radek bonk for Lefebvre. Picked up by Devin Edgerton. Now on the right boards is Lefebvre who threw it across. Richards left side. Down low, Quinney. Miller trying to clear, bounces one along. Kept in left side by Richard. Lefebvre drive, and it deflected off Quinney, and Mike Greenlay found it, and then, wow, in a prone position, Greenlay has one of the Thunder players go barreling over his back.
Mike is one of the biggest, most flexible guys I've ever seen, and it's a good thing he is. He had a Thunder player fall right on top of him, but with his flexibility, managed never to get hurt.
Todd Richards was the player who came toppling over Greenlay.
Edgy there, you noticed about 20 seconds ago, was trying not to ice the puck, but he was trying to get it out. He was trying to do one of those halfway plays, trying to avoid the face-off in his own end, and it got picked off at the blue line.
It's tough. Those little touch clearing passes are tough. And the Thunder nearly took advantage. 2:13 left, third period. Mike Greenlay has been very solid. 32 saves.
All 18 guys tonight have really come to play, and that's a great sign. We got 5 games left in this road trip, and we want to have a winning record when we get home on the 20th.
You always strive for a 500 mark or better on the road. If the Knights hold on, their season mark on the road will be equalized at 2-2-1. There's another icing. It's kind of like the end of a basketball game in the NBA.
I think we got an offside call there.
Offside, two-line pass.
These young guys, Gavian and Thomas, trying to take advantage. Maybe get another goal. Pad the stats a little bit in a game like this.
First of back-to-back games against the Thunder. And then the Knights will swing it over to San Diego on Sunday.
We haven't seen Ruff and Millsy and Peter out there for a while. I think he's giving them a rest, rewarding them, giving them a little break, and saving a little bit for tomorrow night. Let the young kids get some ice time in.
Straub across to Derek Mayer. Makes the smart play, hits the red line, and a penalty coming up here as Ferraro Chris was slashed.
Pretty cheap shot there by Reed.
And now in the corner, Brian Straub.
I think he went after Reed, and somebody stepped in for him. I think 28, I think that might be Rogers.
Rogers and Straub are paired up in the corner. The linesmen are there, and Chris Ferraro's in some pain, being tended to by Gary Hall. Get him on the hand.
I didn't see what happened late in the game. That's a cheap shot. You know, the game's over, 2 minutes left, and you don't like to see that happen. Here we got it right on the screen. A little hook right there. Chris is going to turn around.
Looked like he jammed him again, just off the screen. Straub's in the penalty box.
Brian not letting a teammate get hurt out there, taking a liberty to show him that, hey, we're a team. We're going to stick up for each other. You're going to stick one of our players. We're going to be right in your face, let you know that you don't do that.
There's Mark Rogers, a goal and an assist tonight, but he's in the box after a slash on.
Well, there he is. He's stepping up for his teammate, getting in front of Reed there. Rogers, a good team player.
Rogers actually paired up with Straub. And the original penalty apparently on Darcy Lowen was in the box with Rogers.
There you heard John relaying to the bench. Don't do anything stupid. 2 minutes left. You know, avoid any dirty stuff. Get out of the game with no injuries. Doing anybody else hurt. We got a game to play tomorrow night.
1:54 to go in this third period.
5 minutes for fighting, time and penalty, 18:06, and Straub 5 minutes for fighting.
I think Collins trying to get a major penalty out of this, and maybe Rogers will be ejected for tomorrow night's game.
The number 28, Mark Rogers, 5 minutes.
5 minute penalty up on the board.
Las Vegas Thunder penalty to number 10, Darcy Lowen, 5 minutes for spearing and a game misconduct.
There it is, Darcy Lowen with the spear and a game. Ex-Buffalo Sabre and Ottawa Senator.
At 18:06.
So it's apparently the slash and then the spear that caught Ferraro, and that's what brought Chris down. He appeared to be okay. You see him just to the right of John Paris Jr. nodding his head and a smile, so obviously he is okay.
He's fine. A lot of times you can do a little acting out there. I'm sure he was injured, but you know, a little acting, draw a 5 minute penalty. You never know, you get a couple goals.
So Lowen gets the game. This is a major power play opportunity for the Knights, but just 1:54 left in the game, so that pretty much negates that. Puck sent in by Atlanta. Fourth chance on the power play for Atlanta. They would score before the game would end. They would stay on the power play. But the puck is cleared out neutral zone. On it, Dubois. Along the left boards, Campo was bumped by Sharples, and offside whistled on the Knights.
There's John again giving Campy and Edgy and Yves Leroux a chance on the power play. We got Doobie and Mayers back there. They're always back there on the power play units, but nice to see Campy get an opportunity.
He's played his usual two-way game tonight. Has had a couple of chances as well, offensively. Out with Edgerton and Leroux. Puck is sent in, but Jim Kite clears it back out. And apparently Campo was dumped and hurt right off the faceoff.
Right off the draw there, Kite turned around and two-handed Christian. I don't know where he got him, but the Thunder players are getting a little aggressive here late in the game. Just right on the left-hand screen.
Jim Kite.
Came over the top. Looks like he may have hit him in the top of the head.
Kite's a big man at 6'5".
He's played a number of games in the NHL. He's not new to any rough stuff out there. He likes that, and he's been a tough guy. I think he played a number of years in Winnipeg and did his fair share of fighting up there in the bigs.
Number 1 pick back in 81 of the Winnipeg Jets. 523 NHL games.
How many penalty minutes? I'm sure he had a fair share.
1,163. Still collecting mail in the Winnipeg penalty box. Derek Mayer, center ice circle ahead. It goes to Haru. Chips it across left side. Minute 21 left in the third period. Knights lead 6-3. Puck around right side, skips by Mayer all the way down. Greenlay plays it for Derek Mayer, skips by him, but the Knights will collect it behind their own net. It's Eric Dubois. Starting it from behind the goal line with a minute left in the third. Bonk forechecks. Derek Mayer will try it again for Atlanta. Up the right side. That's Dubois. He's in. Pass for Edgerton. Plays it along. Loose to Gavey. Edgerton right circle. 42 seconds left. Fakes the shot down low. Gavey looking back on the give and go, but it rolled off Edgy's stick.
Great play by Edgy and Gaves, communicating, giving that old give and go.
Left side Bonk for the Thunder. Left circle. Shot blocked by Dubois. Rolls to Derek Mayer. 23 seconds left. Knights are on the power play. They lead it 6-3. They'll even the current road trip at 1-1 and their road record for the year at 2-2-1. And they'll take the edge in the season series over the Thunder. Steal by Yashin. Trying to move it in front. Swept away by Chris Ferraro. 5 seconds left. In the slot. Lefebvre. What a save by Mike Greenlay.
I'm sure John's going to do a little complaining about this shift out there. The guys seem to get a little lackadaisical and thought the game was over. I mean, it's not over. We got 3 more seconds left, and you hate to see a clear chance like that on Mike, especially on the power play.
Come on, son.
Big stop by Greenlay.
What happened there now?
Yeah, you hate to see. I mean, he's got his goals against down now with just 3 given up in this one.
Well, when you get late in a game like that, you're working for your goaltender.
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't want to give up the goals against, and you got to take pride in that. Last year, our team had the best goals against in the league, and that's why you win. And in a situation like this, you're working for your goalie, help him out, and make him feel good.
6-3, Atlanta will take this one home. There's the final drop of the puck, and the final score: Knights 6 and the Thunder 3. We'll be right back after this on Atlanta Knights hockey.
When you're active, your body heat increases
15 or 20 times.
You become dehydrated.
As soon as 30 minutes.
You lose fluids.
Up to 2 quarts of sweat per hour.
But more than anything else, you get thirsty. Gatorade Thirst Quencher.
Drink it.
No other beverage enters the bloodstream faster and rehydrates you better.
Chug it.
Nothing quenches a deep down body thirst better. Scientifically tested, athletically proven. Gatorade Thirst Quencher.
It's gotta be Gatorade. If you think Sunday night means the weekend is over, hold on. The last great adventure of the weekend. National Geographic Explorer, 9 Eastern, every Sunday night, only on TBS.
There's your final score. The Atlanta Knights evening up this road trip at 1-1 with a 6-3 win. A very complete win, as you said, Stan.
Solid effort by everybody out there tonight, and it's nice to see. We got a busy weekend and a busy schedule ahead. It's going to be a nice road trip, it looks like.
3 goals for Jason Ruff. I think we're going to name him our Oldsmobile Player of the Game.
No doubt about it.
3 goals, 15, 16, and 14, 15, and 16. And Jason Ruff, the first hat trick for the Knights this year. We'll be back to Las Vegas right after this on Atlanta Knights Hockey.
I'm Walt Garrison. No matter where or how you spend your time, you depend on your equipment. I count on my old-timer knife by Schrade for the really tough jobs. Handcrafted here in the USA, Old-Timer, Uncle Henry, and Schrade knives all have one thing in common: Schrade's lifetime warranty. So whether it's a simple chore or something that requires just a little bit more attention, be sure it's a Schrade. Schrade cutlery, built to last a lifetime.
The dominating conference in the National Football League, the NFC. Each week, straight up to the Super Bowl, we'll follow the big, the best, and the spectacular. The Proline NFC Preview, every Sunday on Sports South.
Great legs.
Thank you.
How do you get them?
I used to do aerobics till I dropped. Then I found ThighMaster. Every single time you squeeze ThighMaster, you strengthen and tone right where you need it. So it's easy to squeeze your way to shapely hips and thighs.
I thought I'd never fit into these jeans again. Thank you, ThighMaster.
I recommend it and use it.
The secret to shapely thighs is exercising these muscles with just the right resistance. This balanced resistance coil is designed to give you results quickly and comfortably. Want to tone your upper chest and arms? ThighMaster will give you excellent results. ThighMaster. We may not have been born with great legs, but now we can look like we were.
To order your ThighMaster, call 1-800-533-1400. Have your credit card ready. Or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4.50 for shipping and handling to this address. No CODs, please. If you're not fully satisfied, return it in 30 days for your money back. Plus, if you call right now, we'll also send you Suzanne's Slender for Life plan absolutely free. So call now for quick delivery.
So the swing into Las Vegas, a very productive one for the Atlanta Knights. You have the same team coming back tomorrow, Stan. Some of the synergy there, what are the thoughts on both sides of the ice right now?
Well, I mean, it's great coming off a win, and we're going to be excited about this, but Las Vegas, you know, they're never going to want to lose 2 games at home in a row. They're going to come out really hard, so we're going to have to play better tomorrow night to win.
Let's check our Heineken highlight from that third period. Chris Ferraro scored 2 tonight.
You know, again, it all started from defensive play. Jason made a pass down to Chris. Chris missed the net with a shot. But here you got Colin driving behind the net. He takes a big hit, finding Chris out front for the one-timer shot right into the net.
All right, right back to Las Vegas, Nevada after this on Atlanta Knights Hockey.
How about a few words about why you bought your Cutlass Supreme?
You won't believe what you get for your money.
Dual airbags, anti-lock brakes.
Automatic, air, cruise. Do you want me to go on?
Cutlass Supreme by Oldsmobile with more standard features for thousands less. Simply priced at $17,995.
The simplified pricing thing is fantastic.
Great car, great value. It's as simple as that.
They listen to me.
It's your money. Cutlass Supreme, $17,995 at your Southern Olds family retailer.
The news monster is on the move. Morning commuters throughout the Atlanta area and beyond report hearing News Radio WGST on 105.7 FM as well as 640 AM. Crisp and clear. From early morning all day and on through the night. The news monster is stronger than ever. Now, no matter where you are, start your day with the news monster at Atlanta's First News. News Radio WGST, 640 AM and 105.7 FM.
Imagine. It's possible to change the way a car performs over time. With the Clean System 3 Power Plus and Power Premium. For cars that can benefit from higher octane, a breakthrough in Texaco technology, an advanced system of engine cleaning, for higher performance, lower emissions, and improved mileage. Clean System 3 Power Plus and Power Premium from Texaco. Give us 60 days and watch what can happen.
I've been telling you about our patented ice brewing machine that takes Coors Arctic Ice to minus 4 degrees centigrade, colder than any other beer.
Beats Las Vegas. As you said, you come out tomorrow. You've got to have a similar game plan, maybe expect even more from the Thunder.
We're going to need just as much discipline as we had tonight to win this game, and that's what did it. Discipline won the game tonight.
Looking ahead, Sports South's next TV game, Atlanta versus San Diego. That's coming up Sunday at 9 p.m. We'll check back with you, though, via the TV 14 television network with Atlanta Knights in Las Vegas tomorrow. That'll do it from the Thomas & Mack Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. The final score, the Knights 6, the Thunder 3. For our entire crew, led by producer-director Greg Gunn, executive producer Bill Stone, and for Stan Julia for stepping in, I'm Dan Kamal. You've been watching Atlanta Knights hockey on Sports South. Good night, everybody. The Atlanta Knights on Sports South has been brought to you by AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts. By Coors Arctic Ice, nothing's colder, nothing's bolder. By Kroger, for goodness sake. By Oldsmobile, it's your money, demand better.
Goaltending, Alan Bester has been a night killer.
Oh, he's been great. You just got to make sure that you get in on close on him and try and go upstairs.
We look at two players for the San Diego Gulls that are instrumental in their winning. Huey McDonough, as we talked about, he's been scoring in bunches. When he scores, they win. And Ron Wilson, who was acquired in a trade with Lonnie Loach from the Detroit Vipers. This is his first game in a Gulls uniform. They're looking for big things from the NHL veteran. We'll come back and drop the puck after this timeout. This is